Greetings, Algo artisans. Today's video is going to be about a crypto gem that could go from 100 or even 1000x.
That escalated quickly.
It jumped up a notch.
We're also going to look at some live Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana charts. We're going to do that right now. We're going to jump straight into the charts. However, we're not going to do that for long. We're going to talk about that gem here pretty soon. So we're just going to do a basic look at the market and talk about the gem. Here we go. Bitcoin popped up, took me out of my hedge short. My spot bags, of course, are doing great. So the move up, what could that possibly look like? Well, let's see. If we look at this as an impulse, our next targets up from a Fibonacci standpoint would be 55,000 and about 59,000. Now, 60,000 is a round number that everybody's looking at, right? So if there are a lot of shorts, then perhaps there would be stops above that. Price might go above that. But for now, I'm interested in about 55,000 and 59,000 based on Fibonacci, based on algos, and just basic price action, right? Now, if we do go back in time, we can see some structure that might give us some clues. Right now, obviously, like we talked about in the prior videos, we have gone above the structure that we're concerned about, and it does look like it is going to continue up, but there's more structure sitting both at the 58,000 level, and there's some structure sitting at the 59,000 level, and these do line up very nicely with our targets, right? So the 58,000 structure actually comes from this bit of structure created near the peak of the last bull market, and then of course we have some moves up on the way down that created our 59,000 target that we just discussed. So I would definitely be watching the fibs. 59,000 seems like a good target right now if it can make it up that high. Now we have to beware because this move up could be what is called a bull trap. It does not appear to be the case. The way that this is moving up, it does seem to be like this, but I would want Bitcoin to stay above the consolidation, to stay above 52,600 for at least a day or two. I want a couple of daily candles to close before I'm relatively confident that we're going to see those moves up. And then of course I will start to look for some trades. Now Bitcoin does either it rockets up or not. That's actually kind of a tricky thing with Bitcoin when it's super bullish, but generally even on a low time frame there will be some kind of a pullback, and I'll be able to catch that and perhaps get some really nice R's on a long. Okay, so I'm not going to cover Ethereum. Just go to the live show this morning that we did and you'll see what I think about Ethereum, and nothing has really changed. It's popped up. 3,400 is the target. Solana also, I will look at that. Even though we did that on the morning show, I do want to just kind of take another look at that now that Bitcoin has popped up, and it does seem as if Solana is going to follow along. So we may have seen the bottom here. This is what I drew during the morning show before Bitcoin popped up, but if Bitcoin does remain bullish, it's probably going to fuel Solana, and we might have seen a local bottom at least right here, right at 98,470, and that was the center of this kind of higher time frame range that started developing halfway through December. So that was kind of a range center. So it does make sense based on some things that I talked about in the last shows as well. I did talk about how this could happen, but at the time of this morning, Bitcoin had not yet popped up, and it was kind of at a make or break point, and it broke that point. So at the time, I did feel Solana might head down. Now I do not feel that way because Bitcoin seems to be headed up. Again, if this is a Bitcoin bull trap, then we may be looking at a possible move back down for everything, including Solana. But for now, I'd say Solana probably has found its bottom, and I've been very, very open and public about my $144 target for Solana. Might even take this trade. I'm not sure. It's, I would prefer a pullback, but we might not see a pullback. No one ever gets their entries they want in a bull market, but I might look at a trade that looks something like this. I might take profit a little sooner, a little bit later. I don't like to share my exact target, but it's in the realm of 144. Might be 146, might be 149, might be 144. Take that for what it's worth. This is not investment advice. Nothing we ever say is investment advice. To do your own research, understand that investments and trades can lose your money for you. You can lose all your money on the market, so talk to a licensed investment advisor. That's enough in the charts right now. We're going to move on, and we are going to talk about our gem today, and the gem actually came from a really great video from Crypto Hype, and I put the link in the description, so please go over to Crypto Hype and check that out. And the coin that I'm interested in right now is 0x number. Okay, so right now it's at about 78 cents, about 1/10 of its market cap is trading right now, if I remember correctly. We're going to look at that. It's a low market cap coin, and I think it's a great use case. Basically, this is a privacy coin. It helps to where you can get phone numbers. As a matter of fact, there's a quick video. I don't want to say too much about phone numbers. It's a quick video from Crypto Hype. I'm just going to put a clip in here, and I want you to go watch his video because he really does the proper treatment. I'm just going to give it a basic, gloss over here, okay?
0x number is a project focused on privacy-centric number ownership. 0x number enhances security by generating unique, non-reusable numbers preventing the risks associated with SIM swap fraud. This method ensures each number is singular and secure, offering a safer alternative to traditional number systems.
You can see here that fully diluted valuation is like 77, million. The total supply is 10 million. It appears that all of the supply is circulating. I don't see a difference between circulating and total. It is a good idea for people who are going into these gems to already understand how to find these kind of coins. I want you to do your own diligence on how to find these things. It's one of those scenarios where if you're not able to find this, then there's a good chance you probably haven't researched this enough. So if you know how to buy this, it's right there on the screen. There's some big clues right there. Do your research and grab it if you're interested. Now, let's go ahead over to the Twitter. And there's some things that, again, Crypto Hype talked about in his video, by the way, but I wanted to cover them, and it's partnerships. One big thing about this crypto game, and any game really financially, is going to have to do with partnerships. And if you go over to the OX Numbers Twitter, you're going to see that they have a recent announced partnership just as of maybe, January 17th, Google Cloud partner. And it says here, we're proud to announce that 0x Number is now part of the prestigious Google Cloud Partner Program. This transformative partnership grants 0x Number access to the extensive resources and specialized expertise of Google Cloud, especially in the realm of Web3 tech. And it goes on to talk about the benefits of that. You have some good crypto partnerships also that they're announcing. But if you scroll down a bit, you're going to see AWS as well. So it says, in an accelerating leap forward, and this is as of 2 days ago, actually, forgive me, that's 5 days ago. In an accelerating leap forward, 0x Number has joined forces with Amazon Web Services through AWS Global Startup, embarking on a mission to revolutionize number ownership via decentralized finance. This partnership is not just collaboration, it's a beacon of innovation, privacy, and security in the DeFi space, setting up new benchmark for what is possible. So that's huge, okay? And there is a third, and in my opinion, equally, of course, we're passing by in the tweets all these different, great partnerships in crypto, but there's one more that we want to pay attention to, and it's right here, IBM. So this is back on February 7th, a couple weeks ago, and it says here, today we're excited to announce a significant milestone, 0x's collab with IBM Partner Plus. It marks the beginning of a transformation era for 0x Number, where we leverage IBM's unparalleled expertise and resources to further proliferate our mission to give DeFi a safer, more secure standing. So we're talking about something pretty interesting, and again, to keep it super simple, as you know, anytime you want to create a profile somewhere, whether it's, on Telegram or, any kind of online messaging service, a lot of them require a phone number, and the problem is the SIM hacking. People will go ahead and steal basically your number, and you will have a problem there. People will actually be able to take your information and possibly steal your crypto. There's a lot of deeper issues with SIM hacking. I know people personally who have been SIM hacked. So if you can have a privacy-centric scenario where you can get numbers and use them, obviously no one's going to steal your SIM because your phone number is not out there. No one's going to call into the phone company, somehow say that they're you, and then have a SIM card delivered and steal all your information. So this is a great coin. I'm very interested in it. Now, with these gems, I usually appropriate a very small amount of money towards them. I don't really put a lot of money on them. Again, it's sitting right now at 77 cents, and it's a little difficult to determine what the potential market cap could be. If this gets very widely used, there are many reasons, and again, watch the Crypto Hype video. If it gets widely used, I could easily see this coin going pretty high, especially in the bull market. It might come back to a certain level, but a 10x from here I think is reasonable. 100x is very possible. 1000x, why not? You're talking about a massive coin there at 1000. That's not something that I would really bet heavily on, but 3 digits for this coin, if it gets that widely used, I don't see why not at all. Perfect. Okay, well, I hope this was useful. Please come over to algofactory.tech. That's algofactory.tech, and we will go ahead and show you how we're able to create trading algorithms to extract money regularly out of the markets, and your success will be, the probability of your success is going to be dependent on your effort. We know what we're doing, we've done it, and we're able to show you how we have created our own method, and you'll be able to create your own. So come on over, trade your job, upgrade your life.